I'm very impressed and very moved by the warm welcome that I received here, and I would like to express my gratitude to our host, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, whose generosity really helped to establish cooperation between Jam Saheb Digvijay Singh Ji High School in Warsaw and Hyderabad Public School. We are very glad that the Warsaw-based school could cooperate with Hyderabad Public School, which is one of the best, I think, in the whole Asia. So this is very, very important for us that we should develop the cultural ties also on the level of the cooperation of youth. Thank you very much, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, for organizing this and for making it happen.
To His Excellency, my warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Adam Bukowaski, and to the students of Maharaja School from Warsaw, and from students from Hyderabad Public School, and to the faculty members, and to all the distinguished people here. A warm welcome to you all, and it's an honor and privilege to host this. There is a kind of cultural exchange, especially from the students, between the students of India and the students of Poland, and His Excellency taken the initiative to be here and to highlight the entire cause of this. But for me to host this is not for me as an actor. Actors are cultural bridges to understand the cultures better, to improve relations between any culture to culture, from any region to region, and also from the country to country. And always I'm the kind of individual who prefers to bridge any gaps between any cultural gaps are there. And my wife being from Russia, so I understand the cultural understanding is truly what do we need. So in that, I take this as an opportunity to one more time to welcome you all. Any kind of support and assistance to understand each other better, always I'll be there for you, and thank you very much.
I would like to add also that we had just a very long and interesting discussion with Mr. Pawan Kalyan, and we discussed about many things, but one of the things that we discussed most is the possible cooperation of film industry, of Telugu film industry shooting in Poland. I invited Mr. Pawan Kalyan and his team and friends to shoot in Poland, to explore the possibilities. And our country is very beautiful. It has a sea, lakes, nice cities, and also mountains, everything that you need for nice shootings. There were also already some films shot in Poland. I can name Fana and Kick. But they were all not from here, but from Mumbai. And I would like to also invite the Telugu film industry to Poland.
Thank you, Excellency. I would like to thank His Excellency for, normally the role of ambassadors would be confined only to Delhi, but His Excellency made an extra effort to come all the way to South India, and which makes an impact. And I wanted to convey to you that apart from Hindi, the South Indian film industry is quite huge and quite big. And very few people actually understand the potentiality of southern part of India. In that way, I have to truly, wholeheartedly appreciate His Excellency to be here and to say about Poland. If I had known it earlier, a few months, if I had this kind of I would have known His Excellency, I would have been in Poland shooting to one of my films, which I had shot in Bulgaria otherwise. I would have shot in Poland otherwise. And when we had this discussion about why don't we explore some possibilities in shooting in Poland, what I had requested is I would like to extend the support of Telugu film industry, where we could give some kind of workshops on how good is Poland all about, and if they could send some people from the film personalities and some film institute, film council of Poland, if they could do any kind of workshop, and we are willingly from personal level, cooperate a lot, and definitely this would bring in a great understanding, and the ties will get more stronger and better. And truly, if you anything, so tell me in future, and I'll extend all the support, and even I'll request governments also to extend to take this forward.
So I can say that we will send the team of Polish film industry here to present the possibilities of cooperation, and we are looking forward to it.
And before taking the questions, this particular information which I would like to give it to the people in general, and many of you, I would like to say it in Telugu. What I'm going to say is, I'm going to say about what is Maharaja School is all about, and why there is a Maharaja School in Warsaw, and what is the background behind it. I would like to say it in my mother tongue, Telugu. Just if you don't understand, please, maybe later, I think one of your, maybe you can start your cultural exchange, you can tell your partners. మనకి ఊహించింది ఏంటంటే పోలాండ్లో ఒక భారతీయ ఇండియన్ మహారాజా స్కూల్ ఎందుకుంది అక్కడ. క్వైట్ అన్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ స్టోరీ, ఇది చాలా ఆసక్తికరమైన కథ. ఇందులో ఏంటంటే రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధంలో పోలాండ్ జర్మనీ దాడి చేసినప్పుడు అక్కడ చాలా మందికి అనాథలు అయిపోయారు. చాలా మంది పిల్లలు, కొంతమంది వాళ్ళని తీసుకెళ్లిపోయి రకరకాల పరిస్థితుల్లో చెల్లాచెదురైపోయినప్పుడు, తల్లిదండ్రుల నుంచి దూరం అయిపోయినప్పుడు, దాదాపు 1000 మంది పిల్లల దాకా వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులు కోల్పోయినప్పుడు ఫైనల్గా సోవియట్ రష్యా వచ్చి ఈ రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధ వాతావరణంలో ఈ 1000 మంది పిల్లలు ఎవరు తీసుకోవాలో తెలియలేదు. ఆ రోజు న్యూస్ పేపర్స్లో వచ్చినప్పుడు మన జామ్నగర్ మహారాజా, గుజరాత్లోని జామ్నగర్ మహారాజా, ఆయన ఏం చేశారంటే, ఆయన చాలా బాధపడి ఈ పిల్లల్ని నేను దత్తత తీసుకుంటాను, నేను ఐల్ టేక్ కేర్ అని చెప్పి ఆయన పర్సనల్గా ఒక 1000 మంది పిల్లల్ని వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులందరినీ కూర్చోబెట్టి ఆయన ఇండియాలో ఆశ్రయించారు. వాళ్ళకి 7 సంవత్సరాలు 8 సంవత్సరాలు చదివించండి, ఏమీ తీసుకోకుండా వాళ్ళ కల్చరల్ హ్యాబిట్స్ వాళ్ళకి ఏవైతే ఎలాంటి ఆచార వ్యవహారాలు ఉంటాయో, వాళ్ళ మతం కానీ అన్నీ ఆయన ఏది డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకుండా ఆయన చేశారు. ఆయన అడిగింది ఏంటంటే, మీకు ఏం కావాలంటే, దీనికి డబ్బులు ఏం తీసుకోలేదు, దాన్ని చేసిన దానికి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా చేస్తే, ఆయన వాళ్ళు అడిగింది ఏంటంటే, మీకు ఏం చేయగలం అంటే మహారాజా స్కూల్ పెట్టండి వార్సాలో, అంతకుమించి మాకేం అవసరం లేదని చెప్పాను. సో ఇది బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ దీనికి. సో వార్సాలో వన్స్ అది వాళ్ళకి స్వేచ్ఛ వచ్చిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి మహారాజా స్కూల్ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు వార్సాలో. సో అక్కడి నుంచి ఈవెన్ హిజ్ ఎక్సలెన్సీ శ్రీ ఆలం గారు కూడా అక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు, ఆ స్కూల్ ఫార్మర్ స్టూడెంట్ అని. ఇది అందుకని ఆయనకి ఏంటంటే ప్రత్యేకమైన శ్రద్ధ తీసుకున్నారు. ఇట్లా విద్యార్థుల మధ్య ఒక ఆసక్తికరమైన కల్చరల్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఉంటే ఫ్యూచర్లో ఇండియాకి పోలాండ్కి రిలేషన్షిప్స్ బాగుంటాయి. అలాగే అంటే ఎక్కడో ఉన్న యూరోప్ సంబంధించిన పోలాండ్లో మన భారతీయులకి సంబంధించిన కథ ఉంటుంది, దీని వెనక ఇంత హిస్టరీ ఉంటుందో మనకు తెలియదు. అది ఈ రకంగా తెలియచేయటం నాకు నిజంగా చాలా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ. యూ కెన్ గో అహెడ్.
Thank you, His Excellency Dr. Adam Borkowski, for being here, and Sri Kalyan Garu as well for all this fantastic arrangements that has been made. I'd also like to recognize the presence of the teachers from HPS as well as the teachers from Warsaw Bernadetta School. This is how it's going to work. The students are going to ask Mr. Kalyan some questions about their understanding about India, their understanding about films, how they see both films and politics and that kind of thing.
It's more for
They definitely wanted to ask the questions, and I also wanted to recognize the presence of our teammates from the party who also would like to ask questions to Sir, if time permits. So I'd like to quickly start with Yulia, who has some interesting questions that she was mentioning.
Okay. Hello, my name is Julia. I'm from Bednarska School from Warsaw, and your friend here told us that you're right now really into politics, not as much as as well as in the films. So, and he told us that throughout your movies you're trying to empower women, and this is the case that you're really working on at the moment. So, because I'm a strong believer of that case, I just wanted to ask you, how do you do it throughout your movies, and what are your plans in terms of politics? How does it look in India? Yeah, that's my question.
You want to know about the... Hi, your name is Ruya?
Julia.
Who?
Julia.
Julia.
Yeah.
Okay. A little tongue twisting.
Sorry.
When it comes to films, I prefer women empowerment. I truly believe in it, and the first thing what I prefer to understand is, for me, the education and the safety of women is a great priority for me. And moral is in my films. That's what actually I talk more about women security. Once a woman is secured and give her the right education, she'll be empowered. There is no need for her to depend on anyone. I think these are the two issues which I would like to focus on, which I keep focusing on. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Cosma Paul, please go ahead and ask one question.
Hello, sir. My name is Cosma. I'm 14 years old, and I'm a student of one of the Bednarska schools. My question is how and when your adventure with being an actor started? What was the moment and why?
Because I failed in my education. I lost. If I would have studied well like you, maybe I would have ended up in some kind of I would have been a professor. But consistent, and I failed in my education. But my interest was in very holistic education I wanted. The kind of education I wanted, Indian schools were not providing that point of time. So I was learning on my own, and eventually by 22, 23, when I look back, I said there was no concrete academic background for me. So I don't know how to make a living. So my brother was being an actor then, even now. So he asked me, why don't you try films? So that was my last option to be in films. So I immediately jumped, and I burned all the, I really misused all the opportunities. So this was the only opportunity, that was the only opportunity I had in my hand, so I had given my best. That's how the history of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the history.